everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, Helldivers 2 onto a PlayStation 5. We'll go ahead and kick off the download. Helldivers 2, thoroughly enjoying it. As you can see just above me here, it is 5 hours playtime for me. And, of course, I need to give a big shout out to Unky Dunky. This game, Helldivers 2, brought to you on Geek Aloud today by Unky Dunky's Emporium. Thank you so much, sir, for making this install possible. Let's go ahead now and pull up the particulars, shall we? And I can tell you, Helldivers 2 onto a PlayStation 5. It's about a week after launch, maybe 8-9 days, but is a download size of 24.716 gigabytes. As always, once that install's complete, we jump into the settings menu, see if there's any recommendations of things to change, we check out any accessibility options, and then, as always, we jump back to the PS5 dashboard and I pull up the particulars to give you the current version number for Helldivers 2 and its complete install size, as it will differ from the download size. But for now, let's check out some gameplay of Helldivers 2. Note that I was playing with Unky at the time. Let's check it out.
New mag!
Installed Helldivers 2 right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Let's boot it on up now, get into that settings menu and see what changes we should make for Helldivers 2. Servers at capacity, that's less than ideal. Alright, now I've seen this error a few times, servers at capacity. What we'll do is close the game and then we'll go to friends playing and we'll see if we can join Unky Dunky mid-install. To bring up the Helldivers 2 settings menu, and then we'll jump on in and check it out. Sidestepping the server issues and getting straight in. You can see, obviously, Unky Dunky is there. Level 15, Sergeant Unky Dunky. But that's not what we're here for. Let's pull up the settings menu, shall we? And see what options we have available here today. We have matchmaking, privacy. I suggest leaving it public. Crossplay on, get you into those games quicker. Remember aim mode off is fine. Remember weapon functions, yes. Weapon switch default. Weapon switch on pickup. Yes. Sorry, I wasn't trying to select that. I was trying to go back here. Screen brightness. We won't go through it here because I've got the studio lights on, but definitely take the time to set up for yourself. Camera shake strength, I'm happy to leave it at medium, but if you're susceptible to motion sickness, go ahead and turn that all the way off. Field of view, controversial to some. I like to give it the maximum, which in this game is 90. So I've taken that for a walk all the way to the right. I say field of view, make it 90 is absolutely my recommendation there. Motion blur, turn it off completely. You don't need it. Same with depth of field. Bloom, however, I would suggest turning on. Quality mode, leave it on performance. You want the full 60 frames a second. Anti-aliasing, we'll go ahead and leave that on. And sharpness can remain at 100, full 1 there, or 100, depending on how you want to view it. Changes has not been applied. Sorry, hit triangle to apply those changes. Audio. We'll go with headphones if it's available. Up to 11. I love it. Turn it all the way up to 11. And it's fully there and set up. Voice chat. I say push to talk is a good setting. Midnight mode off. Apply push to talk, I reckon, is the way to do it. All right. Now, in HUD land, I'm going to leave these as defaults, but just go through it quickly. Leave it as dynamic, yes. Hints visible, yes. Stamina dynamic, yes. If you want the stamina gauge on the screen permanently, you can have that up, but I think it appearing and disappearing dynamically works just fine. We'll leave it all as visible and default. Compass visibility. Now you could leave it as wide by default. Some people I've noticed online are playing it with wide by default, but normal works for me. Notches visible. Compass orientation, yeah, directions, angle, leave that fine. Map navigation, hybrid, all the HUD can be there fine. Accessibility options, text language, English UK for me, speech language, English US, subtitles off entirely. Reticule, white's fine. Reticule outline, I'm happy to leave it off, and text to speech off as well. Controller, they don't unfortunately have the full map, but they have each item there listed. So if you want, you can go through all those for combat and communication, but we will leave all that as it is for now. That is all the settings options available in Helldivers. So let's wrap up this install by checking out the particulars, shall we? Information. Okay, what I can tell you currently, Helldivers is version 1.000.009, and that is a full and complete install size of 24.77 gigabytes. That's going to do it for this install of Helldivers 2. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. The only request I'd make, I don't think the servers are logging you out completely, so if by chance you've finished a round of Helldivers 2, you're turning your console off for a period of time, I highly encourage you to hit close game to drop you out and free up that spot on the servers. I think that'll go a long way to helping with their server congestion. But that'll do it for another install right here on Geek Aloud. What else could you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh! Old Uncle Donkey. Donkey.